Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is February 5 and it's time for another story. Let's begin. Our story for today is The Young Giant by the brothers Grimm. Many years ago, there lived a farmer and his wife. They had a son who was no bigger than a thumb, so they called him Tiny Tom. But one day a giant came along. He scooped up Tiny Tom and took him home. The giant didn't do him harm, far from it in fact. Instead, he fed him up for 6 years until he too became a big strong giant. After this, Tiny Tom returned to his parents, who were amazed at the change in their son. His mother gave him a huge pot of food, but it just wasn't enough for his enormous appetite. Tiny Tom soon realized his parents couldn't keep him, so he decided to go into the world to seek his fortune. He said goodbye to his parents and traveled over hill and dale and eventually came to a small farm where the farmer was looking for a chief woodcutter. "How much do you want as pay?" the farmer asked. To his astonishment, the giant replied, "Nothing. Only after I have worked for you for a year. You must let me hit you 2 times." The farmer and his wife thought the strange bargain was some sort of joke, and they were very pleased that they would not have to pay him. Very well, they agreed. Next day, Tiny Tom started work. Early in the morning, all the farm hands started getting ready to go into the woods to chop down trees, but Tom stayed in bed until midday. Then he got up and slowly ate a huge breakfast. Only then he stumped off into the forest after the other workers had been hard at work. He met them as they were on their way home for the day, leading horses that pulled carts full of the logs they had cut. But the young giant wasn't worried. He just ripped trees out of the earth, tossed them like matchsticks into the cart, and pulled it back to the farm, much faster than any horse could, overtaking the other workers on the way. The farmer was delighted. Tiny Tom served the farmer for a whole year, and then when the other workers were getting their wages, it was time for him to have his 2 hits. "Stand still," he said to the farmer, and the young giant hit him with such force that the farmer flew up into the air and didn't come down. Then the young giant hit the farmer's wife up into the sky too. Whether they are still up there hovering about, I do not know. But what I can tell you is that Tiny Tom took over at the farm and became the most successful, happiest man for miles around. The end. That's all for today's story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please and don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!